Good morning. So, we are on monster hunt number 4. We are fishing for some big giant jack this morning, and we're just going to be ripping a humongous popper right now. You know, it's a full moon tonight, so I don't know how the bite's going to be. It's always pretty tough in the mornings after full moons, or when the moon's in a full phase. But we should be alright. A little windy, but we're just going to start ripping this giant popper across this open bay area and hopefully hook up with a big giant jack. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Got followed up right there. Alright, I'm just going to put on a surface tension right here. You know, this chartreuse color, it works well, really, in this dirty water, because fish are going to be able to see it from a very, very far away. And as the sun's coming up, something that kind of isn't right on the surface, but kind of subsurface and pops up and down, I think will do well for me. Alright, just a normal sized top water here. Alright, we've moved positions here a little bit, just to some clearer water I should say, and we're just going to work this popper. There's a very, very big kind of storm front rolling in behind me over there, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that, which I don't mind fishing in the rain at all, but my camera gear certainly does. So we're going to start popping across this open flat here and hopefully stick one of these big ones we're looking for. I'm really hoping that this big storm is going to create a lot of overcast like shadows and make it really dark out and get these fish triggered to feed. Oh, come on, I'm getting chased. Oh, there we go. God, this thing's running fast. It's a barracuda. God. I think it's a barracuda. It might be a jack. He was running so fast at the boat right when it hit. Oh, gosh. It's a jack. Oh my gosh, dude, take it easy on me, hombre. He went completely underneath the boat. He's not even that big, but holy crap, is this thing fighting hard. Whew. Okay. Let's go for a landing on this dude. Alright, there's a decent one on the popper. Not quite our monster, but a good start. Maybe we'll catch a bigger one as the day goes on. He annihilated that popper, man. This thing was fighting way harder than he should have been. This is about a 10-pound jack probably, but he was fighting like he was 20 pounds. He was ripping line and running underneath the boat. But look at that big 8-inch popper hanging out of his mouth right there. That is very, very cool. We're going to hook him, release him, and keep chucking. These guys typically just shoot off the second they touch the water, too. Like that. Alright, one fish down. We're just going to keep popping it up here. That was picture perfect there. He just chased that thing down like a maniac. And, man, he was punching way above his weight, that fish. All right, we just finished our drift here. We're actually gonna make our way back with our head going against the current now. And I actually feel better about going that way. I like to throw my lures up current and bring them back with the current. It's more natural to what a bait fish would do. So we're gonna make another drift and see if we get hit. All right, we're gonna make a little move. We might come back to this spot because we did catch a jack on our first drift, but we're gonna make a move to our new spot and kind of give this spot time to refresh. But we're moving. Nothing on this drift, unfortunately. So we're gonna go back to our original spot where we caught that like 10-pound jack and kind of just stake out there probably for the rest of the morning and see if we can find another decent sized fish. All right, making our last drift here. We're gonna keep ripping the popper. It's been doing pretty well, you know. I say it's been doing well. I've caught one fish on it. Oh my gosh. Something's going nuts in front of me, guys. My finger is pretty much bloodied and all the skin is removed from throwing this huge heavy plug all morning. All right, this will be the last cast in the morning. Make it a bomber. All right. I am done for the day. You know, not an absolutely killer day, but did catch a nice sized jack. And it's just a hard thing when you're throwing such big baits. You know, I'm throwing an 8-inch popper right here. Your bites are going to be far and in between. But when they bite, you know, they're going to be decent fish. Like, that's probably the smallest fish I'm going to catch on a popper like this. And that was about a 10-pound jack. But, you know, it's just a lot of putting in that time and putting in that effort of throwing the right lure in front of the right fish's face and getting them to eat. You know, this helps me out because a lot of the first few episodes of this have been really trying to narrow down, you know, what lure is going to work to catch this big fish. And I think a popper, you know, I know poppers work, but this popper right here in particular, this big giant 8-inch mullet pattern popper, I think is what's going to get the job done. And it's just going to really be putting in the time to find this fish and find the fish that wants to eat of that huge size that we're looking for. But it's going to happen very soon. It's probably going to need to be all perfect conditions, right tide, right weather, right time, right lure, but it is going to happen. I have a feeling it's going to happen very, very soon. But today was fun. You know, I really enjoyed today, even if it was just catching one fish, just not blanking when you come out here targeting big giant fish, throwing a big plug is just a very rewarding feeling. Even if it wasn't a huge fish, it was decent. He was fighting so hard, and I don't even... This is why we're doing this, man. Jack just fights so unbelievably hard. There's nothing that fights as hard as they do. Maybe a bonita, but even Jack might have them beat because big Jack Crevalle, they get way bigger than bonita do. But today was fun. I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to continue Monster Hunt number 5 soon enough. But that is it for today. I appreciate you. Until next time. See ya.